What do happy family stories and gloomy stories of ambition have in common in the realm of K-dramas? The classic sad love triangle trope. These K-dramas with love triangles are worthwhile additions to your watch list whether you prefer its difficult moment or have a desire for some good old-fashioned romantic conflict for your next binge session. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to get notified every time I upload a new video. While you were sleeping. A young woman with troubling nightmares of the future meets two individuals who remarkably possess the same talent. A rookie prosecutor named Jung Jae-chen and his younger brother moved across the street. Since she was a little child, Hong-joo has had the capacity to predict both positive and negative occurrences, but she is frequently powerless to prevent them from happening. Unusual prophetic dreams concerning an accident involving Hong-joo and Lee Yu-bim, a fierce lawyer who was once Jae-chen's mentor, appeared to Jae-chen one day. Hong-joo and Hang Woo-tak, a young police officer, are both saved thanks to Jae-chen's decision to intervene in the events. Then, as Jae-chen, Hong-joo and Woo-tak begin to dream about one another, they understand that their lives have been connected in some way. My ID is Gangnam Beauty. The lead of the series, Kang Mi-rae, was once mocked because of her appearance. She consequently developed social anxiety, grew careful around others, and withdrew. She decides she wants a new beginning free from bullying, so she undergoes plastic surgery to change the appearance of her face. When she starts college, she runs across Do Kyung-suk, a friend from middle school who is attracted to her because he views individuals for who they are on the inside rather than the outside. But Kyung-suk, who is cold and distant but kind, becomes the only one to defend her, helping Mi-rae regain her confidence. She was pretty. Hae-jin was an adorable little girl who grew up in luxury with her affluent parents. Her appearance and circumstances have significantly changed since she entered her teen years. She is currently a part-time clerk at a convenience store and shares a rent-free apartment with a friend. Her childhood friend Sung-joon emails her out of the blue and recommends they get together. She insists that her attractive best friend go in her place since she doesn't want to let him down. When Hae-jin finally gets a full-time job, she is shocked to learn that Sung-jin is her supervisor. He's treating her with nothing but disrespect and dislike, which is a further insult, because this is not the friend she has happy memories of. Reply 1988. Five childhood friends who all reside in the same area rely on one another to get through their difficult adolescent years and pave the way for their future. Being the middle child in a low-income family, Sung Deok-sun fights for attention while also bearing the weight of a low academic ranking. Even after his family becomes wealthy, Kim Jung-won just has one focus: soccer. Sung-sun-woo is the ideal student, president of the student council, and the kind and trustworthy son in his family. Despite being a nerd who is more knowledgeable about females and life than the rest of his pals, Ryu Dong-rong is unable to attend college because of his poor academic performance. The brilliant baduk player Cho Taek left school to pursue a career. I hear your voice. After overcoming poverty and traumatic childhood memories to become a lawyer, Jang Hae-sung is bold, sassy, and materialistic. After meeting Park Soo-ha, a 19-year-old boy who has the ability to read others, and Cha Kwan-woo, an innocent lawyer who leads a disciplined life, Soo-ha's first love is actually Jang Hae-sung, since she provided crucial evidence in the murder trial of his father 10 years ago, and he swore to shield her from the attacker's threats. Meanwhile, Cha Kwan-woo is Jang Hae-sung's fellow lawyer, a cheerful and idealistic former cop. Even though his character is a bit slow, he is nice and pleasant with a firm idea of his principles and justice. Strong woman Do Bong-soon. Do Bong-soon is a kind, unemployed woman. On the exterior, she seems small and charming, but in reality, she is very, very strong. The women in her family have been talented for many generations. After being bullied by gang members, she stands up for herself and then is approached by Min-hyuk, the charming but occasionally immature CEO of the video game business. After being threatened by an unidentified attacker, Min-hyuk, who has a strong dislike for the police, watched the entire exchange of Bong-soon's superhuman power and now wants to hire her as a bodyguard. There is a catch when Min-hyuk falls in love with her, but a policeman and a childhood friend of Bong-soon, who she has known since high school, is the person in her sights instead. Doctors. Ji-hong is a doctor who made the decision to teach high school. He meets Hae-jung, a careless student who turns out to be his pupil and also happens to be the granddaughter of his favorite neighbor. They were charged with being in a romantic student-teacher relationship as a result of their close bond. 13 years later, they unexpectedly cross paths in the same hospital while undergoing neurosurgery. Hee-jung is out to defend his high school sweetheart, while Hae-jung is out to exact revenge for the medical error that caused her grandmother's death. Between those 2 points, they deal with a variety of difficulties in the operating room, in their relationship, and with the political conflicts involving the hospital and its investors. So, that's it for now. Do tell which one of these are your favorites.